Hi, Jim here. Do you know what's inside your computer? Somebody asked you how much memory you got, how much free hard drive space have you got, how fast is your CPU, blah, blah, blah. You know, if you're a geek or into computers real heavy like I am, I can rattle that stuff right off the top of my head. But if you're a novice or an average computer user, you might not really know all that stuff, but yet if you're out wanting to buy software or even hardware for your computer, and the sales clerk asks you, what have you got? A lot of times you're kind of stuck for the answer. Or if you have to call tech support for a software problem or hardware problem, and they ask you, what's in your machine? What have you got? If you're kind of left in the dark, I'm going to show you a little application here that is invaluable. I think it should be on every computer. I use it all the time when working on other people's computers, and it's just a real quick way to get into the guts without opening up the computer. Let's go ahead and find it. Open up your browser and do a search for Belarc Advisor. And in the results, first one comes up, Belarc Advisor, free. And that's the word I like to see. And it's their home site, so let's go ahead. Click on it. Take you to their home page, and you should be able to find a button to click for to download a copy. Let's go ahead and do that. Save it. Desktop's okay. And we've got it. Let's run the program, the installation program. Let's go ahead and check for updates. It's current, but if you run it a month from now, you might want to do that if you got a choice. First time it runs, you're going to be shown a screen with all kinds of stuff that, if you're really into computers, you'll know what it's showing, but if you're not, it's going to be gobbledygook. I mean, just IP addresses and so forth enough to make people's eyes glaze over if they're not really into it. But for somebody that works on computers or is into it real heavy, this is invaluable information. If you're looking for drivers, this will tell you the name of each part in your computer, and how much memory and where it is, hard drive volume, how much space is free, processor, and so forth. This like I say, this is invaluable information for other people. If they're going to work on your computer, if they're going to sell you hardware, software, and so forth, tech support, they can use this information. So what I suggest is go ahead and print this out, and it may run 4 or 5 pages, but the most important that you'll need if you're giving information to anybody else is probably this first page with the hardware explanations. Anyway, print this out and print out the whole thing. Punch some holes in it over here and stick it in a notebook, or staple it together and put it somewhere where you can find it. Print out another copy if you want to, or at least print out the first page. And this might be something you want to carry around with you. If you're a guy, fold it up, stick it in a wallet. A gal, stick it in your purse. This is for when you're out and you're looking at software or hardware at say your local Staples or wherever wherever you're out shopping, your PC store. And the guy says, "Well, what are we looking at when as far as your computer? What do you got in it?" Even though you don't know, you can whip this page out, show it to him. And if he knows what he's doing, he can look through here and he can find out all kinds of information. All kinds. Anyway, this is there's more to this program, but I'm just running through a few of the quick points and the important points, I think. If you're really into computers, this will give you all kinds of information, and you'll really know what you're looking at when you get into it. Anyway, that's my little tip for today. Enjoyed it. See you next time.